What you saying, everyone? ADR here. Welcome back to the channel. We have another 127 FUT Draft challenge for you guys today, which is a 94 rated draft with 33 chemistry. And hopefully today's going to be the day. The last few draft attempts have been oh so close. So I'm hoping that we can just get it done today, move on to the 128. But we'll have to get there first. So let's see. Let's see how it goes. And as always, guys, if you enjoy the content, do me a big favor and leave a like. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well. And here we go. So the first 6 picks have been rubbish. We've had mostly heroes, some low-rated icon. Actually, no, we haven't. We've only got the one icon. Lucio joins the team, as does Paolo Maldini. Okay, we're starting to warm up a bit. We also have some comments to respond to from Instagram, so thank you guys for leaving those comments. If you do want to leave a comment, it is ADR1SP3, and every now and again I put on my story for some new questions, and that's full chemistry, by the way. That is really nice. And yeah, I just work my way through them and we reply to them. Alphonso Davies joins the team. He loses us a bit of chemistry. We're going to probably need a buy-in player for him to stay in the team long term. But for now, it is okay. But we're going to need some high-rated players again, please, EA. JJ Okocha is good. He'll go striker over Sasic. We have so many heroes in this draft. It's incredible. We'd love to see some team of the years. So we get 92 rated Sawa. She goes in over Bellegarde. And it is just the Canadian link that Alphonso Davies needs. The problem is a high-rated Canadian player is very rare to see. So I'm not too sure how he's going to get chem unless we go down the Bundesliga route. Like a 94 rated Zeraberto would be perfect. 93 rated Zola is really good as well. It's annoying, isn't it, that JJ Okocha doesn't have right wing? Just give him the right wing position. Is it such a crime to give him right wing? I don't know. But we're 90 rated, 32 chem. We get Lookman or Teo Hernandez. We went with Lookman. I mean, worst comes to worst, in terms of chemistry, we can start DeMarco. There's 96 rated Zidane. Zidane? Oh my word. Zinedine Zidane. He goes into the team. It's 91 rated. This probably will be a 92 rated draft. With 93 rated Vinny joining the team, I think it will be. Question is actually still around the chemistry. So we don't have full chem, and we still have Joe Cole starting. So if we could get a big right winger here, that would be nice. We get El Khanous, who is not a big right winger. He doesn't actually make the bench. If we get the manager, it's a 1-2-5. Do we drop? We don't drop. Okay, so it is. We're starting off with a 1-2-5. That's a good way to start. And let's get into the next draft attempt. Let's go 4-3-3 holding. As long as we get a good CDM, we are looking good. This Joe Cole keeps showing up. Maybe he's the most common captain we get. I'm going to go Eden Hazard. I know he's got a couple high-rated cards, but they're not that high-rated. It's probably not going to make much of a difference. Bobby Charlton, though, is a really nice striker to have. And Rafinha's got way high-rated cards, so we'll stay away from him. Even though we don't really see his high-rated cards, that 84 rated card probably won't make the final team. Here, I'm going to go Bentancur over Bonmati for 2 reasons. One, he can play CDM for 3 reasons. 1, he can play CDM. 2, he's from the Premier League. And 3, Bonmati's got a 97 rated card, which we would much prefer. So those are all the reasons. Let me know which one resonates the most with you. But that's why we did that. And then 94 rated Dunn can play absolutely everywhere. But CDM, which in the past we've needed her to play CDM and she didn't come through. But we actually have loads of players that can play CDM. So the midfield for this draft should be fine. Now, in terms of chemistry, we've gone down the Premier League route, which seems to have worked out for us. I'll go João Cancelo here over Capdevia. Even though now I think about it, I think Capdevia's higher rated card is like a season rewards card. I'll have to double check that maybe afterwards, or someone can let me know in the comments if you would. But we'll take a Nana here. He's not the best, but it is where it is. We do have a question from IG, and this one is an interesting one. But when I saw it, I feel like I got my answer straight away. And the question is, taken out bias, who's better, Aguero or Van Persie? Now, to me, I think it's pretty straightforward. I think that's Aguero, no doubt. I don't even think it's much of a debate. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm actually very interested to find out if people just agree that it's quite clearly Aguero, or people don't agree and think maybe it's quite clearly Van Persie. I don't know. Let me know who you think and why, and I'll have a look at those comments, and then I guess I'll be better informed, right? Because football's like a game of opinions, and that's what makes football interesting as well. Without opinions in football, it probably does get a bit boring. So let me know what you guys think. In terms of this draft, we need a new right winger, left winger, and a new left back. To be fair, we probably could play Hasagawa there and Dunn there. But even still, we need a left back and a right winger. We've still got 5 picks and a goalkeeper. We need a lot. We need a lot from this draft. 85 rated Gunter doesn't help. 92 rated Bellingham goes on the bench. I'm not sure he'll help. He will get full chem. So that's a step in the right direction. There it is. See, this is why we didn't take the 92 rated Bonmati earlier, because there's her 97 rated version. Now, she doesn't get chem, which is not the best. But in terms of rating, somehow this draft is going to end up being decent, isn't it? It's 91 rated at the moment. And we're crying out for a new right winger. So with 2 picks left, we do get Xavi Simons, who can play right wing. It's just chemistry so bad. Vinny would be good for the Real Madrid chem, the La Liga chem. But we really need a right winger. We can't be stuck with a 80 rated right winger. So we'll go Xavi Simons. And then our final pick, this may even be a 92 rated draft. We could go Frankie Lampard, would get us a little bit more chemistry. I don't think much. Nah, it won't get us probably any more chemistry. So we'll take Hamsik here. He goes onto the bench. Not taking us to 92 actually. So I thought it might be a 92 rated draft, but it isn't, which is fine. I'm gonna just see if we end up going up in chemistry, sorry, which we don't, so that didn't matter. But what does matter is we're getting into the next draft. Okay, let's go. You know what, the 4-2-4 is such a good formation, but I'm going to go 4-5-1 attack just to mix it up a bit in terms of the formations we're taking. And we get Nesta as our captain, which definitely isn't a bad start. And we get Murillo again, who we will take because De Ligt does have, is it like a 91 rated card? Or was that an SBC? Sometimes I get a bit confused which was an SBC and which wasn't. So apologies for that, but we are trying. And we have another question to reply to. Now, this one is, why did you start supporting Man United? Was it because of your family or a player that you fell in love with? It's a really good question. I think... So my family do support Man United, so it probably has a lot to do with my family. That being said, I remember when I was growing up that we had, and this is going to either show my age or maybe the economic situation. But hold on, should we go Zidane or should we go Pele here? So I think I'm going to go Zidane just because... Are we going to get more centre mids than we are going to get strikers? Is the way I'm looking at it. And I think we'll probably get more centre mid. So I'm going to go Zidane. I don't know if that made sense. We'll see. Yeah, so we had, the story goes, we had this like training tape of Man United. I think my brother had it. I have an older brother. And it had Welbeck, but when he was like, I don't even know if he was a teenager at this point, but it was like a improve your skills type video, and they were teaching like basic things. Now, the reason why I said I might be showing my age, because that was on a video, what do you call it, a video cassette? Not like a DVD or a disc. So if you know what I mean, let me know in the comments. But that is that's one of my earliest memories of Manchester United. And then growing up, we did also have the DVDs, and I did just watch them in general. So I grew to like them. Favorite player growing up, I'm sure you can guess, it was CR7. Who else did I like from that Man United team? Wayne Rooney, of course. I'm a Paul Scholes fan. I'm not going to get into the debate about who's the better midfielder and stuff between, I guess, the English trio that we usually do. I think we've had that debate on this channel. We will probably do it again at some point because it is a fun one to have. And it's interesting to see how opinions change. But for today, I think we'll leave it alone. And in terms of this draft, by the way, the bench is so bad that it's really letting us down. The starting lineup is incredible. We do need a new left back and probably new centre back. There's our new left back in Zanetti. Baggio is really good, but we have to take Zanetti here. He goes into the team. 3 picks left. Oh, okay. We get home guard. She does make the bench, which kind of shows how bad this bench is. Our last 2 picks are going to have to be incredible for this draft to be anything special. We do get 94 rated Rafa Leao. So this, I think, will now be a 1-2. Yeah, we're up to 92 rated at least. Whether or not we see a 1-2-6 is another question. There's 96 rated Wrighton, who definitely gives us some hope. But again, it's the bench. The bench is letting us down. Even if Wrighton was to start, let's say, and then we play JJ Okocha over Valverde, we're just not where we need to be for chemistry, even though we've got the 4 icons. But sometimes it goes that way. A good draft, though. Let's take our manager and let's get into the next one. Let's go 4-2-2. As long as we get the high-rated CDMs, the high-rated cams should take care of themselves. So we start off with 94 rated Samuel Eto'o. And we're getting through these Instagram questions today, so thank you guys for sending them in. I'll probably do another story maybe next week, but be sure to follow on IG so you don't miss it, and we'll go from there. This is a really good start. 93 rated Hullet as well. 3 icons, all quite high rated, and a Bruno Fernandes. It's the CDMs that's really going to do it. Now, 90 rated Declan Rice is good enough, and I would love to see a 97 rated Rodri, and we don't. This guy, though, Stiller, is it Anton Stack? Who's this guy? He's Angelo Stiller. He would be a good player to get at Man United. And Billy Gilmore is fitting for this next question, because the question is, what is my favorite Serie A team? Now, currently, I would say it is probably Napoli. I feel like I like Conte as a manager, but also I like Scott McTominay. He was actually one of my favorite players at Man United, weirdly enough. So although I did think he was more of a bench option, probably shouldn't be starting, but these days he'd probably walk into the team. So I guess I was wrong. But Napoli is my favorite team. Now, if we're talking historically, I would say it's AC Milan. I don't really follow Serie A, so there's not a one team that I support. But historically, it would be AC Milan, and I love their kits. One thing that's on my wish list I need to get myself is a retro AC Milan kit. That would be up there on the things I would like to get. Guerrero or Lizarazu? I'll go Lizarazu. It's not really a big decision there. We'll go Fabio Carvalho as well. We need defenders and just more rating. Now, Miyama's not going to help. We need defenders. So we get Mo Salah. Okay, 91 rated. The start we had is carrying us right now. We haven't really had a good player in a little while. Although we do get either Ramiro or Courtois. I'll go Courtois for a potential Real Madrid link should we need it. We need to sort out our defense now, though. And so foul is not really going to help us to do that. So let's have a look. I mean, Szoboszlai, I guess we take for rating, but we don't really want him. We also get Ashley Cole. Now, that's a new defender, but we already have Kwarshawi there. So we just go Papin here. He goes onto the bench, as does Szoboszlai. No, he doesn't. Szoboszlai doesn't make the bench. It's because our right back and our centre back are so low rated that this is only a 90 rated draft. We also have another question, by the way. It's, am I planning on doing a face reveal? Probably not. Is the answer. Unfortunately, I don't know. I like the anonymity of the channel. There's actually a funny story about it, but maybe we'll do that in another video or another draft, because Lucas Piazon is our last pick, and it is unfortunately only going to be 91 rated, probably thanks to these low rated cards we've had. Hansen's a good pickup, which is why I usually like taking right wing formations. It is a 92 rated draft with the players, but obviously not that 1-2-7 we were hoping for. Okay, let's go 4-3-1-2. No, let's go 3 back. Let's go 3 back formation. Mix it up again. 3-4-1-2. Alan Shearer is our captain. We don't mind it. This way we can get wingers, we can get cams, we can get centre backs, but we can't get full backs. So go Odion Igalo there. And we have another question as we get Marcus Rashford. We're building a Man United past and present low key. Our centre mid is gonna be Ben Taleb. Did he was at Tottenham for a bit, wasn't he? I think he was. 92 rated Sawa here or 93 rated JJ Okocha. I'm actually gonna go JJ Okocha over the icon because he can play right mid, because he can play striker, and because he's high rated. We probably will end up needing an icon, but you know what? We're getting Premier League players, so Prem-Chem should be good. As Leon Bailey gets the Aston Villa link with Rashford. I almost forgot he played for Aston Villa. Anyway, it is fair enough. We have another question. Are you going to do a drafting until 1-2-7? Now, I guess that depends on whether we get this 1-2-7 right here and now, or in the normal videos. I don't think we're anywhere close to doing a drafting until 1-2-7. I know we've been having some good or some high rated drafts recently, but I don't know. I feel like we probably will need another promo or two, because otherwise we're going to have me drafting for about 3 hours again. And I'm sure you guys would love that, but I'm not sure my vocal cords would love that, nor just the amount of time it takes to go back and edit and all of that. So maybe in the next couple weeks, if we don't get the 1-2-7 already, just in a normal video. Salah, secondary positions for the rest of the team. Yeah, Salah, he's got high rated cards, which I'd rather wait for at this point. He's going to stay on the bench, and I don't think the difference between a 90 and 91 is enough to really sway the draft. Now, 95 rated and Nadine there is great, and Cordoba should be starting. And so should Firmino. I don't know why I haven't been doing the bench properly, but anyway, the starting lineup is now optimized for rating. 93 rated Zico gets us more chemistry. It's just Lopez off chem, and Firmino will just need a Spain link, and he doesn't even need any link because he's going to be on the bench now. Look at this draft. Wow. The defenders are letting us down. But other than that, we're looking quite good. The bench is quite low rated as well. It's a 1-2-4 currently. Now, I did have a question to ask. I might just do a community poll. And I probably will do when it gets closer to the time. But would you rather see a drafting until 1-2-7, or as we get 96 rated Pele here, would you rather see? Now, I've done this before where I say I did, let's say, 20 drafts and got blank amount of 1-2-7s, because that way, someone did mention it in the last one, that you don't know when the 1-2-7s come in, which makes it more exciting. And I do kind of hear that. That does make sense to me. So Let me know what you think, because as well, right? So if we set out to record a drafted until, so let's say I record a video, I get it on the 16th attempt, maybe we'll just do 25 attempts anyway, and then we'll see if we get multiple 127s. That would even, I think I'd enjoy that. Just talking about it, I'm sort of getting excited. So anyway, we have another 125, guys. We weren't able to get the 126, and you know what, because of that, let's do one more draft, because why not? Okay, we are into the bonus draft attempt. Guys, if you've made it this far, be sure to leave a like. Whatever the like count is right now, just hit the like button. I'm not even going to put a target, because whenever I do, you guys exceed it. You prove me wrong all the time. So do your thing with the likes. And we're starting off with Euro Pickett and Gervinho, which is, it's all right. It's not bad. It's not bad. Carlos Alberto is pretty good as well. And then our right back, going to be Di Lorenzo for now. Maybe we'll get a better right back, hopefully on the bench, as we're going to need a better goalkeeper for sure. Carlos Alberto probably has right back, I think. So a new centre back as well would do the job. Now, I feel like I've answered so many different questions in today's video. I feel like I haven't asked you guys many. So maybe it's my turn. I should ask some questions. First of all, what did you think about the game yesterday? As we get Pele or Zidane. This is the second time this has happened. Now, because we have 3 centre mid slots, I am thinking to take Zidane, just because he can drop down one. Whereas I feel like we usually get high rated attackers. And probably on this occasion, we're not. Yeah, of course. It's always the case. Yeah, let me know what you thought about the Arsenal-Real Madrid game. And we get 95 Eusebio, so that's half the problem solved. We take him. We're 91 rated. That is actually looking very promising. Now, we obviously set out to get the 127, but I'll take a 126 right about now. Olga, maybe if we need a future Real Madrid link, also chemistry to Bonmati, it works as well. And let's go for, come on, a big player, please. 91 rated Kyle Walker. That's going to be our new right back over Di Lorenzo, which is good. And also, guys, we have Bayern versus Inter. What were your thoughts on that game? As we'll take Benison here. We are going to need some high rated cards, most definitely. And can we get a big striker here? Francescoli. I mean, he does have a high rated card. It will have to do. But ideally, we're going to need some better players on our reserves. And we could do with a better goalkeeper. It's just not to be. So looking at the team, left back, goalkeeper, and striker are the positions we need. We get Weir, which is kind of telling me we probably should have went with... Was it Pele? Yeah, Pele. Although we play Olga Carmona and that does work. Next up is Endrick. So maybe we shouldn't have went with Pele because Endrick is pretty great. Highest rated as well. Goes into the team. Gets the Real Madrid links, which is cool. We should go up to 92. These last 3 picks need to be big players. And one of them needs to be a goalkeeper. There's 94 rated Prince. That is evidence why we didn't take Pele, because we just get so many high rated strikers. It's a joke. But the problem is, so this is 90. What? It's still not 92. I'm actually shocked it's not 92. I mean, Olga Carmona maybe bringing us down a bit. Our goalkeeper for sure bringing us down. Hansen on the bench. Surely we see 92 now, right? Maybe Pickett, yeah. Okay. But then, I feel like she has to start. And you know what? We are still 92 rated. It is just... Who's off chem? I can't even see it. Oh, Kyle Walker's off chem. Okay. If we started Di Lorenzo, we'd lose too much chem. So our last pick, can it save us? Mingueza probably could start, but we drop down to a 1-2-4, I'd guess. Do we stay 1-2-4 with this change? We do. So we play Kyle Walker. And then we hope to get an England manager. because if we get an England manager, it would be another 125. But guys, if you've enjoyed today's video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Instagram, adr1sp3, and I'll catch you again next time.